Right. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for taking time to join us today's announcement here. So I'm pleased to be here with you to announce that Highway 15 twinning project is very near completion. As you can see, there are only some minor details to complete. I actually talked to two of my colleagues there just now. They say in the coming 2 weeks that will be fully complete, and soon Highway 15 will be 2 lanes in each direction, including this new bridge over the North Saskatchewan River. I'm pleased to say this project is on time and on budget, and I want to thank everyone involved in completing this project on time, on budget. And it's been years in the making, and is a major step in reducing traffic congestion along this stretch of the highway. Today, I'm joined by my colleague, Associate Minister Honorable Jackie Armstrong Hominick, as well as Her Worship Mayor Couture, and members of the Fort Saskatchewan City Council. I know that this bridge has been a major priority for council and your local MLA, and I'm so thrilled that it's so very close to complete. Highway 15 has become um, an important transportation and trade corridor that supports travel to and from Alberta's industrial heartland, a key economic driver in this region, and really a key economic driver for all of Alberta and Canada, to be frank. As you know, the old Highway 15 bridge was accommodated traffic well beyond capacity, resulting in a major traffic delays. More than 23,000 vehicles a day cross the North Saskatchewan River, and soon they will be traveling on a four-lane divided highway. This project also included major intersection upgrades at highways 37, 15, and 825. We anticipate that the entire project will be complete very soon, meaning Fort Saskatchewan families will spend less time in traffic and more time enjoying one another's company. This is a community that has experienced tremendous growth, and infrastructure in this region is a priority for Alberta's government. But improving the flow of traffic is only part of the story. I would like to extend special thanks to the River Valley Alliance for making this pedestrian crossing a reality. The Alliance contributed $4.5 million towards construction of the pedestrian crossing, which features viewpoints and rest areas. It's a major contribution and we very much appreciate it. The pedestrian bridge opens more recreation opportunities and connects the River Valley Trail system on both sides of the river. I would also like to extend a special thank you to Alberco, the contractor that made this project a reality. The contractors, the engineers, the engineering consultants, the designers, skilled trades, everyone that are involved in this project that contributed to make this project a reality. I want to thank them on behalf of everyone here. Completion of this project underscores the importance of Alberta's industrial heartland and the economic opportunities it brings in Alberta's recovery. Fort Saskatchewan area residents and industry can look forward to a smoother and quicker drive. This project will significantly ease traffic congestion and improve the services through this increasingly important economic corridor. Thank you for joining us today for this special announcement. I will now invite my colleague, the Honorable Jackie Armstrong Hominick, for the Fort Saskatchewan Vegreville MLA to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jackie Armstrong Hominick, the MLA for Fort Saskatchewan Vegreville and the Associate Minister for the Status of Women. I'm pleased to be here today to celebrate the completion of the Highway 15 Bridge project, a project that I know many in my riding have been waiting for since the early 2000s. I'm so glad that our government recognized the importance of this project to Fort Saskatchewan and Alberta's industrial heartland. Before this project began, those traveling in and out of Fort Saskatchewan were faced with significant traffic congestion while crossing the North Saskatchewan. Highway 15 and the bridge under the North Saskatchewan act as vital transportation routes between both in and out of Alberta's industrial heartland, serving 23,000 vehicles a day. The completion of this project will significantly ease traffic congestion in Fort Saskatchewan, allowing for easier movement of goods and people to and from the Fort Saskatchewan region. The reduced traffic congestion will also encourage further economic development and growth in the industrial heartland and throughout central Alberta. In addition, I know outdoor enthusiasts in Fort Saskatchewan and Lamoureux will enjoy the new pedestrian bridge across the river connecting both trail systems, made possible by the River Valley Alliance. Happy travels. I'd like to call up Christine Archibald from the River Valley Alliance, please.
Hi, everyone, and I'm just so excited to be here as well. As in addition to being such an important connector for vehicles, this bridge is a pedestrian crossing as well. It's one of 14 projects that the River Valley Alliance's $110 million capital program has worked to create. It will eventually be the longest connected River Valley trail in all of North America. So it's a big feat. It's a big undertaking. It's been over 20 years in the making, and we couldn't be more excited to be a partner in it. So thank you so much.
Hi there, I'm Gail Ketcher and I'm the Mayor of the City of Fort Saskatchewan, and I'm very pleased to be joined here today by Councillor Abatoye, Councillor Harris and Councillor Noyan. And today is definitely life-changing for the citizens of Fort Saskatchewan and the people who live in this region. As indicated, this bridge has been long awaited for years and years, but it's not just a bridge. It's about the twinning of Highway 15 all the way into Edmonton. You know, for years we've been faced with traffic backlogs. We've been faced with, once there's an accident, people had to detour and go back all the way into Edmonton or out to Vinca Bridge. We are the gateway to Alberta's industrial heartland, and this bridge is essential to our economic development and prosperity. So I'm very pleased to be here today to thank the levels of government who were part of ensuring that this bridge would get constructed. So on behalf of the citizens of Fort Saskatchewan, we're all very excited to be able to drive across this bridge and finally be able to not have to deal with oncoming traffic. Thank you to the government for providing the funding for this, and we look forward to safe travels in the city of Fort Saskatchewan, Sturgeon County, and the Alberta's industrial heartland. Thank you.
Brandon was coming. Can you just kind of explain how necessary the connecting of the two trails on each side are to this project, and kind of what people were doing prior to the pedestrian bridge when they found themselves in the situation?
Sure. So if you know anything about this trail system already, it begins here in Lamoureux. The River Valley part is what I'm talking about. Now, you can also connect up to Trans-Canada Trail here, so that's really important as well. It's a connector for them, and they help to fund a portion of the bridge as well, I believe, and certainly the trails. So prior to this, You were stalled here. There was really no way for a pedestrian to cross safely. You did have to drive to connect to the trails on the Fort Saskatchewan side from the Lamoureux or Sturgeon County side. So this is a really vital connector, and it's actually kilometer 100 because we flow with the river. So kilometer 1 of the trail would be in Devon, kilometer 50 in the middle of Edmonton around the Rossdale Flats area, and then this would be kilometer 100. So it's a vital connector, and then again it connects into Lamoureux and further north into TCT trails, so a big deal.
So now it's possible to go all the way from Devon to TCT Trail. Is that what you said? All without having to find a way around the river?
Eventually, so we're about, by 2025 we'll be 75% complete. You may have also heard in the media the new bridge that's going in between the city of Edmonton and Strathcona County at Township Road 532, I believe. So right around Legends Golf Course and Quarry Golf Course in that area. So that's slated to be completed in 2025. Once that's complete, we'll be 75% done. So that means you could start here and go all the way to the West Anthony Henday Underslung bridge in Edmonton. And then there's a bit of a gap there. There's about 23 kilometers that's not currently connected between the city of Edmonton and Devon trails. If you were to come from the southwest, there's already a really great existing trail system in Parkland County and in Devon. It's about probably 15 kilometers. And once that 23-kilometer gap is done, you could essentially start here or start in Devon and do a full 100-kilometer lap without having to use any kind of vehicular roads. So exciting. Anyone else? And all of this is funded as well by Alberta Environment Parks and the Building Canada Fund through federal government, and of course the one-third municipalities contribution. So it's a one-third, one-third, one-third funding model, which is a huge benefit for the region from all levels of government. So we couldn't be more thankful to our funding partners. Thanks.
Can you just kind of explain to people maybe, and you did a little bit in your speech, but what some of the major things that you were hearing from people in regards to this bridge and the difficulty that traffic could cause and accidents could cause because so few ways into Fort Saskatchewan?
So the need for this bridge came about because having a just two lanes forced traffic to always be competing with each other. During the winter conditions, we've had several accidents. There have been deaths that have occurred just over on this curve that's here, and I think that that's something that really showcased the fact that we needed to do something different. The levels of traffic that were happening on this bridge, with over 14,000 vehicle movements a day, indicated that it was well beyond its useful life and that we needed to have a second twinned bridge. So from the citizens of this region, they are ecstatic the fact that they will now be able to travel much safer.
Good.